looks like a movie I record that dad was in jail.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been in Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Chris Smith. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The wind and the pitch. On the corner for a strike. So here we go in Game 6. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Struck him out looking.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Ripped into left center, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Heath Howell swings through that one. 0-1. That's a little bit low. McNeil stands at first with one out. Line drive, caught. Here's the Mets lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the righty deals.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Mets leave 1. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in Baltimore and towing the slab, Roki Sasaki. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Yeah, last time out went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and you know his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And he deals. Good eye right there.
1-0.
The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
And that's in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 2-1. Out towards left center. Ortega drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Fouled off. He was late. Sasaki. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base pass with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Lance Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2. David Chavez waiting on deck for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We played an inning, no score. Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Smith back to work. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. And that's in there for strike 1. Now one missed. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Next pitch inside, 2-1. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3 balls and a strike. No score here in the second. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Rafael Ortega stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Mullins going back some more, Pulls it in on the warning track.
No, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Alvarez around second, headed for third. The throw's offline, he's safe, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ronnie Mauricio now. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And the 1-0. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. And that will end the inning. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, David Chavez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The right-hander back to work. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Kicks and deals. That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Well struck right field. Chavez reaching back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Got it by him for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch.
Ball one.
Falling behind 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brett Beatty. The Y to kick the pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. That one at triple digits.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
McNeil stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next for the Mets, Heath Howell. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Howell, in his 4th year, 22 years old. And he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. The 1-0.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3 balls, no strike.
McNeil leads off first with 1 away. That one's in there. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
3-2, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Chris Chavez. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, there's the strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Runners at first and second with one gone. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Righty delivers. That misses, and now it's 3-2. Two on, one out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One out. Runners at first and second. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So first and second with 2 outs. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Rutschman can't handle it, gets away.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball.
For a healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Second and third, 2 down. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the catch. Inning over. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Good contact guy, good defender. Sasaki back to work. Check swing. No appeal. 1-0. And that one hit to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. A little bit high. And the count even 1-1.
One strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And the struggles continue in the postseason. Here's Adam Frazier.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. High in the air, out to right. Chavez has this one sized up. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. First and second, 2 down. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. In the air, foul off first. Alonso drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Mets 1 and the Orioles nothing. Francisco Alvarez will hit next.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ripped on a line. Hayes flashes the leather on the running catch. Rafael Ortega getting ready to hit. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Doubled in his first AB. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. The 1-0. And a curve is down and in. That one missed. Now 3-0. The wind of the pitch.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now a full count.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Now a fly ball to right center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. So digging in, Lance Walker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a miss.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. Chavez going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now back, right fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, David Chavez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is downstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Adley Rutschman. This guy has turned into a beast. There's a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ortega makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
At the belt and fires.
1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Line drive. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. And a foul ball. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one misses, and the count's full. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets.
The shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
The 0-2. Up the middle, Urias. Throw to first, great stretch, and they got him.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman,
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Called strike right there.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. One out and a runner at second. And that's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 10,
Keith Powell up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
3rd out. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the right-hander back to work.
Back to ball.
Here comes a pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Left field. Ortega under it. And there's one away.
Now that second baseman,
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. way high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, no strikes.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Smash to the left side. Frazier retired.
He's out.
The batter, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And that's down and away.
2-0
Throw to first, and he's back in easily. The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And the righty deals. That one misses. And now 3-1. Lance Walker would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Two outs. Pitch is in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Lance Walker, the next to hit for the Orioles. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. And stepping in for New York, Chris Chavez. This guy with light tower power. Smith back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That's a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Righty to the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the dirt.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So up next for New York, Rafael Ortega. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Now picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Orioles 0. Here's a big power threat. David Chavez. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he takes one right on the black. 2-1 now. And there's a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Third baseman number 2, Gunnar.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Yo, 1. Sliced hard but foul. And takes low for ball 1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Got him. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. We are on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Mets 1 and the Orioles nothing. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Brandon.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Dylan Tate getting ready to go. Webb getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one wrapped foul. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
and misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. And that's in there for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And here it comes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Chris Smith is done, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher on here, Dylan Tate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Brett Beatty, 1 for 3.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there for strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
There's a strike. First and second here, no outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two on, one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one moves his feet.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is down low. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Here's the center fielder, Heath Powell. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. One out, bases full.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 away. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! That's gotta feel good. His second home run of the series, a 4-spot on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job with the plate.
Jacob Webb gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 down. And now Chris Chavez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs. Curveball drops in there. The count 2-1. Just missed. And a foul ball. Chopped to the right side. Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And the batter now, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one's in there, 0-1. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramon Urias. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 there. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that one lifted in the air, center field, and it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. And there's the strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals, cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Some great baseball history here in Baltimore, and obviously those great teams led by Jim Palmer and the skipper Earl Weaver. Obviously so many great players. Brooks Robinson at third, Frank Robinson back in the day, and then Eddie Murray and Cal as well. Frazier in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball, could be two. Flips to second, that's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Orioles nothing. A new arm into the game, the righty Brian Baker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The pitch. Alvarez at the plate and takes high there. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rutschman settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's one away.
The left fielder, Rafael.
Here's the left fielder, Rafael Ortega. Ball one, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Number 78 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. The pitch. That one pulled foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits.
No.
And a good eye there.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The bat,
So now here's the DH, Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike. That one lifted to left. Hayes has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. That one misses. Ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. On the corner for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Phil Bickford appears to be getting loose. Raley getting loose as well. And the righty deals. Strike 2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The pitch stays alive. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And they get Mullins for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
Now one
Ball,
missed.
no. 1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. On the ground, McNeil gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
First baseman number 1, Glenn Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. Lance Walker, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1. Rips one to right. Chavez makes the catch. And that's the inning. Orioles held in check there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 78.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So digging in, Brett Beatty.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dean Kremer is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside. Baden tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one is inside, ball one. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now the count is even. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Heath Powell up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next one in the dirt. Good eye in that spot. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And welcome back. So bottom of the ninth. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, David Chavez. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next offering is down low. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Righty delivers out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Roki Sasaki won't go any further tonight. And he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Phil Bickford.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So, man aboard, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
No outs, runner on second. Next pitch misses outside. 1-1. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Powell has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there for strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jeff Brigham up and loosening in the pen. Man at second. Here's a rocket out to left. Ortega makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a ball. Next one misses. 2-0. And he pumps in a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,